water. And also other goods like bread, like beef. Beef requires a lot of water, meat requires a lot of water. And it's interesting to study what's the water needed to produce a kind of food, because today water resources management has also implication with agriculture. I just wanted to mention to you that we are experiencing water scarcity in Romania, which means the part of this region that is east of Bologna, and we are experiencing water scarcity because they started some 10 years ago to produce kiwis, and the kiwi requires a lot of water. So they digged a lot of small lakes to accumulate water for irrigation, for irrigating the kiwis. And I'm not saying it was a mistake, I'm just saying that because, of course, it was motivated by economical convenience, so I'm not saying it was a mistake. I'm saying that it has an impact. I think I can skip this. And here you see a picture of the water stress, which means, you know, basically it's equivalent to the picture that I showed you before on the water scarcity index. And then let me close this couple of hours with a mention to the Lake Aral disaster. And it's very easy for you, if you want to get more information, go to Wikipedia, and you get a lot of information on this disaster of the Lake Aral. And I think it's interesting to see, because this is claimed to be the most relevant and striking ecological disaster caused by humans in their history. And basically, it is related to the amount of water that is needed to produce the cotton, because the former Soviet Union in 1980 started to massively cultivating cotton because it was economically convenient. And also they had a lot of water because they had this big lake, and we show you a map just now, this big lake that was much extended with a lot of water stored in it, and they started to take the water for irrigating the cotton not directly from the lake but from the rivers. They diverted part of the water flow of the rivers that were feeding the lake, and basically they started in doing that, as I said, around 1980, so it was about 30 years ago. And you see here a picture of extension of the lake. Basically, I don't remember, I'll tell you just in one moment the total extension, but this is one of, it was formerly one of the biggest interior lakes on the world, all over the world. And you see the reduction of extension from 1989 to 2003, 14 years. In 14 years, the extension of the lake was reduced to about 25%, and now it's even worse. And you see the result, and this process is irreversible. It's irreversible because basically the reduced extension of the lake caused a reduction in evaporation. So the climate over the region changed, and they have less rainfall now. So this water is gone. It's gone somewhere else. Okay, so basically they can't get enough rainfall anymore to feed the rivers in order to re-establish the lake. So as I said, this water, huge amount of water that was in the lake and was in the atmosphere over the lake, in the countries, moved somewhere else. This is, as I said, irreversible. Oh, sorry. Okay, and I just, if I have the connection, I want to show you. Let me see if I get the connection easily. I just want to show you the Wikipedia page. Here. Let's refer to the page in. It was a salted lake. So basically, this is the reason why they took the water from the river. You see the picture here? It's similar to this is 2008, so the situation is getting even worse. It's almost dry. And the original formerly one of the 4 largest lakes in the world with an area of 68,000 square kilometers. And to give you an idea, the Emilia-Romagna region is 22,000. So it was a lake that was as large as 4 times more or less the Emilia-Romagna, 3 times the Emilia-Romagna region. It was very huge. And if you look at Google Earth, it's interesting because you see a white spot where it is. Let me see if I have the opportunity. You see it on Google Earth. Let me try to find it out. I was in the wrong place, sorry for that. I'm trying because I don't have the, here it is. I don't have the search engine working. But you see, let me focus, you see this white spot here? This is the former lake. It's impressive because it's white because it's a salt. And if you go closer, you see what remains of the lake. You can get the former area of the lake, you see. The white spot is the former area of the lake, and you only have the spot here left. And if you get closer, it's impressive because you see a desert there. I'm not sure how much detailed the picture is, but you see it's a salted land, which basically now it's a desert. As I said, this is claimed to be the most relevant ecological disaster caused by human, and it was caused by a wrong water resources management policy. Okay, let's stop a quarter of an hour, and then I start with the Emilia-Romagna region, the case study. I just would like to make sure somebody of you remaining here. Can I leave the camera or?